In Second Chronicles chapter 7 verse 14, if my people which are called by my name shall humble themselves and pray and seek my face and turn from their wicked ways, then will heal I hear from heaven, then will I hear from heaven and will forgive their sin and will heal their land. In Second Chronicles chapter 7 verse 14 is a covenant invitation from God. If God's people humble themselves, pray, seek his face, and turn from sin, he promises to hear, forgive, and heal. If my people who are called by my name will humble themselves and pray, and seek my face, and turn from their wicked ways, then will I hear from heaven, forgive their sin, and heal their land. Number one, the context of the promise. This verse was spoken by God to Solomon after the dedication of the temple. The key context elements: number one, Israel had just completed the temple, God's dwelling place among his people. Number two, God warned that disobedience will bring drought, plague, and hardship. Number three, but he also offered a path to restoration. Meaning, this is not a nationalistic promise for any country. It is a covenant promise to God's people, those who bear his name. Number two, four conditions God requires. Letter A, humble themselves. Humility is the doorway to revival. It means, number one, admitting we cannot fix ourselves. Number two, laying down pride, excuses, and self reliance. Number three, acknowledging God's authority. Revival never begins with pride. Letter B, pray. Prayer is not a ritual, it is a declaration of dependence. God invites his people to, number one, cry out. Number two, intercede. Number three, seek his intervention. Prayer is the engine of spiritual renewal. Prayer is the engine of spiritual renewal. Letter C, seek my face. This is a deeper than prayer. This is deeper than prayer. It means, number one, pursuing God himself, not just his blessings. Number two, desiring intimacy, not merely answers. Number three, returning to first love. Seeking God's face is about relationship, not religion. Letter D, turn from their wicked ways. Repentance is not apology, it is change. It includes, number one, turning away from sin. Number two, turning toward obedience. Number three, breaking patterns that dishonor God. Repentance is the fruit of humility and prayer. Number three promises God gives. Letter A, God will hear from heaven. Heaven responds when earth repents. God is not distant. He is attentive to cries of his people. Letter B, God will forgive their sin. Forgiveness is the foundation of restoration. God removes guilt, restores relationship, and cleanses the heart. And cleanses the heart. Letter C, God will heal their land. Healing may include, number one, spiritual renewal. Number two, social restoration. Social restoration. Number three, moral transformation. Number four, peace and unity. Number five, blessing and fruitfulness. God heals what sin has broken. Number four, application is what this means for us today. Number one, Revival begins with God's people, not governments. Number two, healing begins in the church, not in the culture. Number three, transformation begins the heart, not in the streets. If God's people return to Him, He will restore what has been lost. Here's the five suggested sermon flow. Number one, introduction, the need for healing in our world. Number two, the context is Solomon, the temple, and God's covenant. Number three, four conditions, humility, prayer, seeking, and repentance. Number four, the three promise is hearing, forgiving, and healing. Number five, call to action, personal and corporate repentance. Personal and corporate repentance. Number six, the conclusion is God is ready to heal. Are you ready to return?